This is Hector from Aconnectiontv, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections to spot out differences.
That's the part I got. Go ahead, Trey, you introduce it then. You right in the corner.
This video has already introduced itself. Hello!
What's going on, world? I'm Bossy from Aconnectiontv, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Culture Club. This is going to be a lot of different topics, but it's mainly based around relationship stuff. Because a lot of you had asked if we could talk about this. I actually received a very pornographic email from someone. I don't know if I should say your name on this video, but he had very detailed questions that he wanted the cast to answer. And as Hector and everyone talks, I'm gonna pull up the email and pass my phone around so you can read some of these questions, and if you dare to answer them, it's up to you. But I know for sure that he definitely wanted to know specifically in detail what your penis looked like. So, I don't know if we're gonna answer those types of questions, sir. We are bold and blunt. That's what the two B's at the end of CLU stand for. But yeah, that's a bit personal.
How did you describe your penis?
He's interested. How does somebody answer that question?
How does somebody describe their butt? Oh, can you tell me what your butt looks like?
Okay.
And y'all don't act like people haven't asked y'all those stupid questions.
What your butt look like? All right, for all the different ingredients we have going over there on the bar. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna reintroduce ourselves from my right to my left. State your name and what you ultimately want from your sexual partner.
I'll start that way.
From my right to my left.
I always go from right to left.
Okay, I'm Q. Do I have to do the sign?
No.
Okay, I'm Q, and ultimately what I want from my partner is respect.
During sex, you want respect.
During sex?
Yeah, sexual.
Sexual. Okay, sexual part.
Unless you're a top, then people tops like to get respect. They don't like their butts. Well, some tops don't like their butts smacked.
I like.
I know there's no tops here, so nobody can relate. That's my drink.
I like. This is a lot of things I like. What I want.
Grab chips.
Narrowing it down. Probably. Someone who takes control.
All right.
Yeah.
Sir?
What's up? My name is Hector. I'm a Scorpio.
No,
I just gotta say it. It is what it is. I can't say nothing. I think the sex is really good between me and my man, so I really can't answer that question. I think it's pretty good.
What's going on, world? I'm Wes, and the one thing that I must have is good head without the teeth. I love that. Thank you. And if you deep throat, make sure I don't feel the bone structure in your mouth. I like to make sure it just goes in without me having to go like this.
Wait, no.
Okay? Right. So anyways, hi.
I'm TC.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not unless y'all small, but.
Hey, TC.
Right.
Sexually from my partner. Oh, of course. You gotta lick my nipples. You have to. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
You have to, and you have to be a good. You have to be a good nipple licker.
Don't you hate when people say that don't you hate when you have to lick a nipple and the nipple is completely filled with hair or like bumps and it's unattractive? Yeah.
Why would you lick it?
Right. Right. So my first question in this video is, do people need to know that you have a bae?
Absolutely.
All right.
Everyone needs to know.
Do you need to blast it on Instagram and Facebook?
I don't think you need to blast it, no.
If you ask.
Yeah, of course. It's just obvious.
Wait. Back up. Definition of bae.
Very true.
Oh Lord. Yeah, because well, you know,
seriously.
nowadays
everybody's bae.
Right. So what's the
You meet
definition
somebody
of,
5 minutes later, babe, what you doing? Excuse me?
well, yeah, what's the definition of bae for you, Q?
Well, me, I don't just call anybody bae, and everyone knows that. I don't use them type of terms with people. If you're my bae, that means you're exclusive to me. That's it. Nobody, there is no bae number 1, bae number 2, bae number 3. I only have one bae, and that's
So you
it.
have to be in a relationship with them? A committed relationship with them?
Pretty much we're
Like
talking
exclusively
to
dating.
getting to that, yeah, exclusively, that's it.
Right, that's
Nobody
just
else.
me and just you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you feel the same way? Hector? And TC?
Of course.
Okay.
Unless you're done binging.
I can answer that on what my definition would be, which would be what yours is. You understand? To where if it's not at a relationship, we're damn near close.
Exactly.
I can agree with that, but in today's terminology,
Everybody.
everyone use bae
Right,
like
yeah.
crazy. So I mean, to me now, bae means more like my little friend, or that's my little friend. That's my bae. But I mean, for what I'm accustomed to it meaning, which is the exact same meaning as Q, is that, you know, it's that's my nigga.
Okay.
And to answer your question again, in my definition of what bae means, absolutely. Not that I have to put it on blast, but you will see pictures of my nigga on Instagram. I'm not doing it to show you that I have a nigga. I'm doing it to show you that I'm enjoying my time with my nigga.
That's right.
It has nothing to do with, oh, Hector's trying to show his man. No, bitch, I'm trying to show you that I am enjoying my relationship. And at this moment in time, me and my man had a moment, and I would like to show you. And I do want to broadcast, bitch, because I'm happy.
Okay.
Every time I go through my
So
feed
then
and see negative.
everybody needs to know that you have a bae.
Oh yeah, of course. If he's, yeah, agreed.
Everybody needs to know you have a bae.
If they ask me, then I'll tell. I'm not the type of person that puts stuff on social media because I don't want everybody in my business. But once you do that, then everybody asks you questions.
So if you're not if you're in a
listen.
relationship, you won't put pictures of you and your man on your Instagram?
I would, but my thing is like that's not something I'm gonna rush to actually do. I'm not gonna rush to do that because that's not. Social media is the last thing on my mind. What's on my
he doesn't
mind
really
is
have like
spending
an
time.
Instagram and all.
Yeah, I don't even have Instagram anyway like that. But I have Facebook, but I don't. Social media is the last thing on my mind. What's on my mind is spending time with that person. And if they decide, yeah, I'm gonna put this up, okay, that's you. You can put it up all you want. Okay. But you know, it's just me and whoever I'm with.
What do you think? Everybody needs to know you have a bae.
The right people do. The people that I used to mess with and try to still get at me, look, I got a bae. It can't nothing happen. Beyond that, no. Like I don't really expose myself to coworkers. Hey, I'm gay and I got a boyfriend. Yeah.
I would say that do people need to know? No. I've realized over time that it's been better for people not to know than to know. But it's always interesting seeing all the IG posts and the Facebook posts, me and my bae and my bae here and me and we doing this, and then you see a week or 2 weeks go by and there's no bae pics and you're like, well, what happened? Oh, we broke up. You know, it's very interesting. But because people like to be in your business and people like to talk about your business, I've learned that people don't need to know that I have a bae. And so yeah. What do you think, Mr. Bartender Trinell, sir? Which, by the way, will eventually be on one of these videos.
I think people should know you have a bae. I think so.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But it's not gonna stop them, they're gonna come for you anyway.
Right. The fact that they know or don't know doesn't stop them. In conversation all the time. Let's say if I'm at work and I'm talking to a coworker. Oh yeah, you went to the theme park? Oh yeah, me and my man, we went to the theme park. We went to Disney last week with his brother's in town. By that, you know that I have a man, and that last week me, my man, and his brother were spending time. You didn't need to know that, but that's conversation. When people say to me, I've learned through past experiences, or I've learned through time has changed so much. So what you learned back then it's not the same like it is nowadays. Things are totally different. And I had problems learning that too. I had problems learning that there are not that many traditional relationships out there anymore. That's because time has taught us that relationships are supposed to be traditional. Man and wife, or even a gay, man and man. Us knowing that there's so many other options of relationships, of successful relationships between male and female and male and male. Do you get my point?
Kind of.
Do you understand? You see
in the sense that times have changed.
In the sense that times have changed. Things are not what they used to.
But I also believe that if you go through specific experiences, that teaches you what not to do. Like if you keep running into a brick wall, when are you going to realize that you can't go through the brick wall until you decide to use the door that's right on the far right? You know what I'm saying? And then through that experience of hitting that brick wall and not being able to go to beyond the wall, you're like, okay, wait, let me just open this door and. But
I'm just simply talking about the question at hand. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but you're
getting real deep on it. I was talking regarding to the question of if people need to know you have a bae. That was my response. You going to the brick walls and
I'm just saying.
The question was
you were talking about times have changed and you can't talk about what happened to you in the past and blah 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 blah.
No, right. What I'm saying, the point I was trying to make was that times have changed. Things are different from what they used to.
I think what he's saying is that because now people want to be in your business, they like, do you have a bae this, bae that? Back in the day, it was like.
It was more of a private thing.
It was more confined. Everybody was just exclusive to their own self.
Agreed.
Now everybody's
out there.
Anytime you see two people walking down the street, you automatically assume they bae with that person. You automatically assume that, but it's not.
Not really. I don't know if you've seen them like 5 or 6 pictures together.
Even still, they could be close friends, best friends. They could be anything.
Somebody told me and my best friend when we started really kicking it out, we basically post pictures on Facebook and everybody was like, oh, I thought you and Spud were dating. I'm like, no. We're just friends.
I mean, that happens.
Nothing sexual ever.
Can you be cool with your ex while you have a bae?
You can. You have to definitely set boundaries. Like my ex and I, we're cool. Nothing's there.
Cool, like, hey TC, what's up?
We've never really hung out since the breakup. We've seen each other a couple of times, and sometimes just in passing. So I can't really say that, the touchy-feely and all that stuff. I don't think it would be a problem as long as there are boundaries.
So you know how people pat each other on the ass when they play basketball? Can he do the ass pat to you?
Yeah, it's a friendly game of basketball.
No, not basketball. Not while playing basketball, but like you guys see somebody at the club and like, oh, hey TC, how you doing?
Just be respectful when doing it. Be respectful. Like, I don't know. I'm sure it's harmless, but you have to be respectful because my dude might not like you doing it. So, I mean, don't do it. Don't do it. I hate to say don't do it in front of him. It's not sneaking around. Just be respectful. Don't do it. And it's gonna create an argument or something. You have to be respectful.
All right.
I mean, like I said, it's not sneaking around or anything. It's not. Don't do it while he's standing beside me. But when we not together, you can smack my ass. Matter of fact, I'm gonna smack your back. See, that's when they get into
I don't agree with that.
No,
you said you would do
not
that?
At all.
I would not agree with that.
Not at all.
At all.
At all.
No,
so no smacking on the ass at all.
No.
So what if you go working out and you start to get your arms start to swell up and your chest start to develop or whatever? And he go, damn, Q, you working out, bruh? All right.
I'm telling him, don't touch me.
Oh, just like that. So you don't have any. You're not cool with your exes.
No. I'm cool with both my exes, but my thing is like there's, like you said, a level of respect. If I'm with somebody, I would tell you I'm with somebody, not doing that because that's not. We're not. That was in the past. We can be cool, we can be friends, we can talk on the phone, whatever, but other than that, it's not gonna go no farther than that.
So if he slapped you on the ass, it would be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem.
So no touching at all. Not even a hug.
No, it could be,
hey,
I can give you a hug.
You know,
I give you a little hug. You know.
Is it around the neck or around the waist? Is there a boundary?
Well, you gotta be specific nowadays.
It's just a little hug. Not too firm. Not too. Nah.
Okay. All right.
No squeezing.
No squeezing. No.
Because you know a lot of people here in Florida. You've been based here for quite some time, so I'm sure there's always a positive person that you could see out in the public that has great history with you and wanna, hey, you know.
He said not too firmly though, so it's a hug and a break.
TC, we have to talk off camera, boo, after this is over. I personally, I don't think it's a problem if you're friends with your ex. In that friendship, there's never, if it's a true friendship, like you guys are just friends, like just friends, like there's never no malintention. You know what I mean? So where they're talking about above the waist, below the waist, I mean, I'll instantly be able to tell of when he come up to my man and be like, hey, what's going on? Whether the hug is a kind of flirtatious hug or is it like a friendly hug, how you been, nigga, long time, you know, based on their friendship. I mean, if it's a friendship, I don't have to worry about anything. But I am insecure, I am a Scorpio, and I cannot say I'll be a liar if I sit here and say that I did not once ask my man not to be friends with his ex, because I'll be a liar. And
that's a whole other thing though.
No, it's not, because it's just said. I'm just answering the question.
Yeah, can I be cool with my ex if I have a boo?
I personally, you know, that's why I can't say I would be cool with it, but on the different circumstances, but you know what I'm saying? I've asked that not to be.
I think it's very interesting because there are so many varying factors. Like everyone has said, it depends on how you greet each other when you're out or whatever the case may be, and it also depends on what type of breakup that it was. If it was catastrophic and you hate the person, you already gonna know that your boo is not really gonna be touchy-feely with the guy because they broke up on bad terms, so you wouldn't really have to worry about it. But if it was like a mutual breakup where maybe someone had to move away for a couple months and now they're back in town, and because they moved away, that's the reason why y'all broke up and y'all still loved each other, and they come back in town and now you got a new boo, you never really ended it, those feelings were still there, but you can't really do anything with this guy now because you're in a new relationship. But what do? Do you just say you don't want to be that person's friend anymore, or how do you deal with those unresolved issues? And then because your boo knows about those unresolved issues, will your boo be secure and you hanging out with the person? Like, where do you stop and say, okay, I appreciated you at one point, but because I do have unresolved emotions and feelings for you, I don't think it would be a good thing for us to hang out because now I'm currently in a relationship? Or do you say, I'm just gonna hang out with you because we're friends and I can hold my emotions? Like, do we have that much self-control over ourselves to be able to do that, or would we need to not be friends with the ex?
I mean, that's something that you have to deal with yourself. Like, you have to really get over that person, and if you break up with the person, you have to be okay with breaking up with the person. That's moving on. Don't break up and still be in love with somebody, you know, and if they move back to the same city, it's like, okay, I still have feelings for this person, but I'm with somebody. So that means you still want to be with that person if you have some type of added extra feelings still going on once the person moves back.
Okay. Interesting. Is love overrated?
No. It's love.
Are you single?
I'm talking to somebody.
Okay, so talking to somebody, do you feel love is overrated?
No, not really. No, I feel love, you know, if you have that secure feeling for that person, like you really feel like this is the one, this is who it is, then I feel like love can blossom there. But you know, people do mix love with lust. So people be like, oh, I'm in love with that person, but really you're just lusting after them. You're in love with a particular part of them. So whether it's sex, whether it's the money, whether it's their looks, you don't love the individual itself. So people, they confuse love with lust a lot. So.
Interesting. I don't think love is overrated. I believe that love is ultimate. Love is real. Love is possible. Love is security. Love is structure. Love is balance. Love is healing. That's what I believe love is. But a lot of individuals that I've come across in my years don't give love all of those definitions. And so when I try to fall for someone and when I fall for someone, not try to fall for someone, but when I fall for someone and I feel that I embody all of that and I want to give that to someone, I believe that in today's world and how guys are, the guys that I've met, they just don't care about love. So in that respect, I would think that they would just be like, love is overrated, I don't care, whatever. If we're together, we're fucking. If we're not together, then that's cool, deuces. You know what I'm saying? So I have yet to find an individual that can understand that my definition of love, because I'm speaking for myself, and want to definitely, you know, walk down that road with me. But I believe that love is not overrated, and I believe that we all should be in love in some way, shape, or form before we leave this world. What do you feel?
I agree. I don't think love is overrated.
Okay, interesting. Will cheating make me feel better? Will cheating make you feel better? If your man pissed you off and like whatever y'all went through and your ex is back in town and you want to smash real quick or get smashed or whatever floats your boat?
No, let me not cheating as far. Like did they, well, I feel like cheating is bad regardless.
Is kissing someone cheating? Is groping someone cheating? Is setting up a date cheating? Like, what's cheating? So what is the definition of cheating for you? Is kissing someone cheating? Is hugging someone cheating? Is going out on a date and your man doesn't know cheating? What is cheating for you?
It's anything that would disrespect your relationship.
Anything you would not tell your man about in that sense is cheating.
Interesting.
I
Okay.
agree with them both.
I
agree with them both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what if your man is just very sensitive and will get mad at any and everything, and all you did was go bowling with the ex? That would be considered cheating.
That's not cheating, but it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to say it's disrespectful because if you didn't ask, it's disrespectful. But if you say I'm going out with so and so and he knows he's your ex, and if he's like, well, I don't want you to go, and if he can't give me a valid reason why, if it's just because he's so sensitive about it, then at that point you have to make a decision. Like, okay, is going bowling really that important, or is his sensitivity more important?
Interesting. Okay. Well, interesting. The reason why it's interesting to me is because I like for things to make sense. Things just have to make sense to me. And if you're the type of person that you're just into your feelings because you're into your feelings and there's no actual reason why you should be into your feelings, then I'm going bowling and you need to get over it. That's why I say it's interesting. But you're saying that you would be the type to be like, okay, if my man feels some sort of way and I've never done anything malicious.
Then I can do even better. I can be like, well, why don't you come? Why don't you come? So since you upset, you can come. You can.
No, I don't want to go because I don't like that motherfucker. And you just need to stay here with me because I want to watch Netflix with you. Wow. I thought we were going to watch Netflix tonight. Now you want to go bowling with this motherfucker that I don't like.
As long as it's done in a respectful way, don't like come home and say, oh, I'm about to go bowling. your man should know this hours before.
Hey, that's true. If this
or
was planned,
whoever you're with, no.
I mean, I knew what the plan was, but I don't want you to go bowling with your ex. So why you gotta go bowling with your ex, TC? Why?
Don't come up with an attitude all of a sudden. No. I've told you about this, so no.
No, but I don't care. I told you I don't want you to go, and you still trying to go. Like, why can't you understand my feelings about this situation?
That opens up more things, so you don't.
Yeah, it's something that y'all need to have a conversation about.
Stuff.
We're conversing right now, TC. What's the problem?
It opens up more stuff.
I mean, hopefully y'all came to a real conclusion and really have talked about it and have given the decisions. Not decisions, the reasons why I shouldn't go out bowling with my ex, and then we both have to meet at a mutual road.
I think it has a lot to do with communication and being secure within yourself and your relationship. If you feel that your relationship can stand, your partner or you hanging out with your ex and not having to be an issue, then that's good. But I think love would crush all of that. So a lot of people get into a relationship and they're just, oh, I'm in a relationship, this is my boo, this is my babe, like we were talking about earlier, and there's no foundation of any kind of emotional ties. It's just for public notoriety. Some people get in a relationship for it's just because. But if you're indeed in love with this person, then there's no reason to have any care in the world who he hangs out with, because love prohibits any kind of those feelings to ever come into your heart. I feel that would just be me. And I feel that if there is a question, or if there is a I don't want you to go out, then there's a question within the relationship. That's how I feel.
I don't think there's a, well, you're entitled to that, Wes.
Yes, I am. That's why I stated
you're entitled. But not my opinion. I just feel like it all depends. I agree with what he said, but to piggyback off of it, I think it all depends on how much your man asks you to do that. If your man is constantly telling you don't go out with him and don't go out with this friend and don't go out with this one and don't do this one, and he's constantly asking you all the time not to because of insecurities, it becomes an issue. You understand? But if we've been together and my man feels some sort of way about me going out with my ex tonight, he just don't want me to go, and this man has never asked me before not to go, guess what? Because I'm in a relationship and there are sacrifices, I am not going bowling. For what? So later on I can come home to argue about why I went bowling and had to. If my man never asked me not to go nowhere and he finally comes out his mouth to say I just don't want you to go, I'm gonna stay home.
Even if there's no sound reason as to the reason.
Absolutely. If he does never bother me, if I'm always telling him, not always, but if I'm always telling him, hey, I'm going out tonight with this person, or I'm going out tonight with this person, or I'm going, and then for one time he says, and I tell him, hey, I'm going out with my, my homeboys tonight, who happens to be my ex, because he would know, and he'd be like, no, I'm sorry, like tonight I just don't want you to go. What am I supposed to say? You're my man. Okay.
Interesting.
I mean, they don't have, and life, things don't happen for reasons. So why is it that we have to have reasons for everything that happens to us personally in our relationship?
Ooh.
I think there should be a reason to why he should not want you to go out. I mean, hopefully, if you're hanging with this person and you have a current boyfriend,
I think it depends on how y'all broke up. Because if y'all broke up on mutual terms and is okay and all that stuff, or if your ex has a track record of being a flirtatious person, a cheating person, then I can understand why the person I'm with doesn't want me.
Yeah, let there be a fucking reason.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be a reason. You can't just say because you're in your feelings, like, oh, you can't go out, bitch. Why? Give me a reason why.
I mean,
because nah,
just don't come up. You're with somebody currently, and then all of a sudden it's, well, babe, tonight I'm going out with my ex. No, like I need to know about this person. Just don't say I'm about to go out with my ex. We need to talk about this. Like,
well, if y'all about to hang out, you shouldn't be referring to him as your ex first. Because if you're still referring to this man as your ex, it's because there's some type of emotional bond or connection.
I don't believe that.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out
That's
of
what
here.
people
I
think
would
when
never,
people
I
think
would
as
never
ex.
refer to my ex as my ex in front of my current man. That's disrespectful.
He needs to know. Why not let him know?
If my ex name is Q and my current man name is Wes, I would never tell Wes, hey, babe, I'm gonna hang out with my ex tonight.
Why should he know? Why should he know who he is though?
Because he already knows. Why you gotta keep reminding him?
That's what I'm saying.
The fuck? He knows.
But just
He know
don't-
Q is my ex, so why the fuck I gotta tell him to rub more salt in the wound? I'm gonna go hang out with my ex.
But why is that salt though?
I'm just
I think
saying
he's
in
an
reference
ex,
to what
though.
we were just talking about.
Right,
I'm
but I
saying it's
think-
salt, but I'm saying in reference to what we were talking about. Why throw more salt in the wound?
I think
If he feels some sort of way for you not to go and he don't want you to go, why throw more salt in the wound?
I think if
And tell me you wanna go out with
you
your
still
ex.
have a relationship, being a friendship or anything, with your ex, and it's current, and it's current to enough to the point of y'all hanging out, it needs to be known. That goes back to still having feelings for your ex.
It is. I don't know. I'm cool with both my exes.
That goes back to your ex patting you on the ass.
So,
That's one of those
that's
things.
disrespectful.
That's one of the, but you still, so
Disrespectful.
This is really good.
That's disrespectful.
This is really good. Like you saw in the
so
commercial.
everybody just ignoring me, huh?
No, we're not. We're
We'll
drinking.
talk about the damn drink.
We're drinking the lemon drop West Titty, but that's very good. I just took a taste. But to piggyback off of what you're saying, I believe that there needs to be a reason. You can't just be mad just for sake of being mad. Like, if you know that if this is my ex and I'm currently with TC, if me and Hector had like this crazy type of breakup or whatever the case may be, and Hector is the whole of Orlando, and I already know how Hector gets down, and now I want to go hang out with Hector and go bowling, then TC has every right to be mad at the whole of Orlando because that's his thing. So why would I want to hang out with him if I already know that about the dude? But if Hector is like this sweet guy, always coming to our functions, he comes to our house party, he hangs out, he gets along with the boo, there's no ill intentions, nothing's been gossiped or rumored about me and him hanging out, then why are you mad? I want to hang out with Hector. He is my ex, but yeah, I'm going to hang out with Hector. You know about this last Tuesday, it's now Friday, why are you mad? Oh, because you're mad? Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm going out.
Now, if you knew, you know, a week in advance, then yeah, of course, now you want to get mad. Now you and your feelings, have a good night, I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
if you tell me on Tuesday, and on Tuesday I tell you no, don't tell me Friday you going, because on Friday it's still gonna be no. You understand? But if you tell me Tuesday and I'm okay with it Tuesday, and then come Friday I'm in my feelings, then you need to stay here in your feelings and relax. And I'll see you when I get back.
That's a different situation.
That's a different situation.
Y'all have, like I said, y'all have to come to a mutual road, child.
I'm so waiting to hear what kind of comments y'all have about this particular topic. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Shout out to Trinell.
Yes,
His
shout out.
information will be on the bottom of this particular video, and shout out to the awesome host Hector who did that little infomercial, commercial, whatever you want to call it. This Westini is the
And
bomb.
the web series.
And the web series.
And the
Shout out to the web
shout out to
series.
the web
Deserted.
series.
Every episode of Culture Club, we're gonna try to get Trinell to come on and give you guys another special drink. Once again, thank you guys.
This salt is everything.
Ain't it though? Make sure to lick it.
Sugar.
Off the round. Anyways, later.
Later.